Hey guys, that's Sleepy Girl here, and welcome to another episode of Sleepy's Franchise Zoo. We're on episode 6, and we left off here in the pangolin habitat. Alright, so the next thing we need to do is figure out what we're going to put in next, which animal we're going to put in next. So I think we're gonna do the connected one in these two on this side. So we'll put another habitat in this square right here. Okay, let's see what we can work with today. How much room? 425, that's not bad. How many do they need? 3 to 40. Oh, Moses. So I think this might be an animal that's better suited for like a double one where we put two of the squares together. Just because we do want to get them the amount of animals that they want. 5 to 10. $270. That's not bad. Get an idea. How big is this one? Okay. So maybe we'll do the Gemsbok. And then maybe we can put in the Dal sheep right here in this connected one in the next episode. So let's get started here. What shape are we gonna go with? Who the frick knows? So let's get started with our barriers here. Again, we're just using concrete for now. We're going to be coming back and doing all natural barriers, or at least as much as possible. Again, we learned that the trick with these is to place one down, get rid of it, and then go from there. Oops. Now the design we're going with for this zoo isn't exactly planned out. What's going on here? There we go. We're just kind of going with the flow. But basically the rule of thumb that we're working with is no square edges or hard angles. Everything is going to be rounded. Kind of like that. Yeah, so I think we're going to do like a tri-oval. So basically a triangular shape, but it doesn't have those harsh edges. So maybe like this. Really helps when you press the right buttons. Yeah, I think something like this will work well. Again, I'm not too concerned on getting it done perfectly, but that'll give us a good idea. And then we can have the viewing area in this side. Yeah, that'll work pretty good. Okay, so let's take a look at their height requirement. I didn't really check that. 0. Okay. So let's grab this. Grab all of this. We're gonna raise this to 4 meters. Just to be on the safe side. Because I don't really feel like dealing with escaped animals at the moment. Now we can grab this panel and switch it to a one-way glass, which I think is the right way. Yep. And then maybe like this panel, just so that we don't have too much crowding on the one side. I think that one's the wrong way. Yes. So let's go over to settings, right to left. There we go. All right. I think that will be a good shape. Again, we're gonna polish it up when we come back in and do it properly. Really decorate, get a natural barrier in. This is just to give me, it's like the rough draft. Just give me a rough idea of where everything's gonna be. I like the idea of being able to lay it out, see where all the animals are gonna be, before kind of super duper committing to the setup. I'm going for kind of like a inner city type zoo, so we have this grid layout. It's going to be very compact, very congested. However, we're going to beat the city look with that very natural and themed habitats. So we're going to have as little barriers as possible. We're going to be sinking habitats down so that people can kind of get closer and really look without having to look through glass as much as possible or over like a barrier, a legitimate barrier. So we're going to go ahead and add a little bit of a path for now, just a random path here. That might be a little wide. Maybe 7. I don't want to go there anymore. Let's Control Z. There we go. So maybe if we go like this. Yeah, that'll work. Now another thing I was thinking of is I was not sure how I was going to do the whole staff thing. I was kind of just leaving that to the side for now. But I was thinking, if let's say this next square here, we sunk it way down, and we put the required staff facilities in the center, we could then have that be the staff center for, like these 4, this one, and maybe the next 2 or something. And then did the same on the opposing side. As well as slip a few in where necessary, things like power. If we slip those in like places like this, obviously we will be decorating them, putting some sort of building or hideaway so that it is hidden. But aside from that, it should work. Okay, so now that we have this set up, let's go ahead and find our Gemsbok. Because I'd hate to get this far and then find out that we can't even get any. So first, let's switch this to male and female filter. It's like those little victories in life when the filter button doesn't make you press a million times. Gemsbok filter. Ooh, gold. Adopt and good stats. It's wonderful. I think I'm going to start with a few females and 1 male. Come on. Not this one. Let's go with this one. Fertility gene 0. What is this? Oh, this one. We'll have to do. Again, with the animals, of course, it'd be nice to get some gold tier animals, but I feel like that's not the main concern at the moment. There's going to be quite a few years in game that go by the time we're done setting this up. And so if we have to go back afterwards and kind of filter through the animals that we had, bring in some gold tier animals, I'm not too concerned about that. Right now, again, it's all just placeholders. They're going to look good in there. It's going to allow guests to come in. We can make more money. That being said, I never put down donation bins yesterday. Oh my Lanta. We're going to fix that. Because like I just mentioned, we're not hurting for money, but I mean, we want money to go up, right? So let's pick, not the Chinese pangolin. We already got those out of here. Gemsbok. I'm pretty sure that's how you say that. I don't see any other way. Oh, we never put a door. My goodness. Barriers. I suppose that side. Maybe this side, since we're going to have a viewing area on that side. We don't really want the keepers going in and out. Ugh, I hate how it does this to the other path. Alright, now that we have a barrier in, we should be able to put our animals in. So let's start with our male. Delivery scheduled. Perfect. Female number 1. And we're just going to speed this up because they do have a little ways to travel. We haven't kind of updated that. We're still working on a little mess back over here from before we blew up this zoo. Now there's people walking over here, which I find very odd. I think it's because the game says that there's an animal there because we've already selected to put them in. Because in general, the visitors in game won't walk anywhere like if it's not worth it. But here we go. Oh, look at them. Wow, he's got like long horn things. That is crazy. Okay. Oh, this is the male. So the females have the really long ones. That's interesting. Okay. Hard shelter. So since we have a viewing area here and a viewing area here, we kind of have two options. We could create this as a hard shelter, but that's close to the viewing areas. Maybe we'll do this corner. We'll put some hard shelter. Again, we're going to start off with just some basic in-game shelters. And then once we come back through, we're going to be making some more organic ones. So since there's going to be a few of them in here, let's just put this bad boy down. That'll work. And then we'll get them some bedding. Make sure it's extra comfortable because we love when the animals have the babies. Okay. Shelter is taken care of. They have more than enough room, which is good because we still have room to decorate. We might trim this in a little bit here on this side when we come back, but overall I think this is pretty good. Again, we just have to remember that this is all placeholder stuff. So what are they missing? They need, according to this, some sand. I'm gonna go over here to our what is that? I don't ever recall seeing auto paint. What is it gonna do? I don't understand. Maybe that brings it back to regular? Who freaking knows? Sand find or sand? Let's do some coarse sand. Why not? Oh, that put him. No. And if they like sand so much, let's get some fine sand and fill up their little hidey hole. Then we'll just roughly boop, 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 boop. And there we go. That'll do. That looks like absolute crap, to be honest. However, that'll do. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. Right. Next tab. Environment. Of course. Who cares about plants, right? I feel like with the animals that there's a little bit of room here, so when we did come back in, we could add a little bit just to make it kind of like pretty it up a little bit, which is nice. But some of them, it's like the second you put a plant, they just lose their mind. Now, we have never had Gemsbok. So while we're over here, we should remember tickets are underpriced. Of course they are. Why wouldn't they be? So let's go up to 35 and 30. Most appealing animal in our zoo is a western lowland gorilla. Why is that funny, ladies and gentlemen? We don't have any western lowland gorillas in the zoo. I don't think we do. Do we put gorillas in the zoo? I don't think we did. No, because that circular one on the other side is red pandas. So that is very strange. Very, very strange. Okay, so let's grab somebody here. Oh, 5-star, not doing anything. Now you're doing something. Put him on the Gemsbok. So I don't really know how advanced research works. I mean, a lot of people tell me that you just have to look at the bar. But I mean, like this one, the bar is empty. This one, the bar is green. And then these things help out a bit with overall times and stuff. And they help with your, your educational rating. Which education rating is only at 3.5 stars. So who knows what that means. But nonetheless, oh, I'm glad somebody fed them because we didn't give them anything. Gemsbok. Let's just finish that up. Yeah, we didn't give them anything. So they eat out of food troughs. So we're going to place these in front of this viewing area. It's going to herd them over here. Hopefully people will enjoy watching them eat. And then we'll put a water trough in the center. Or as this game calls it, a water pipe. Which I mean is a little more accurate, but... Animal is severely dehydrated. I just added water, guys. What the heck? Oh, I have it still on fast forward. That's not a good idea. Especially when you're fretting around like I am. Just farting around. Okay. So back to species enrichment. Now we should still end up with some enrichment items. Right. Just because we have had so many other animals. Actually, I like this hanging grazer feeder. So let's try this guy. Maybe put it like here. Again, we're highlighting this area. Okay, we need something else. Let's maybe put one of these. Perfect. Now you can switch over to toys. Maybe a rubbing pillar right near the bed place. And that's more than enough for these 3 guys. Stud book, we don't really care about that right now. Adult population. Too few adults. Oh, we already have a pregnancy? Oh my goodness. These guys, they don't mess around. I mean, they do mess around. That's kind of the point, but they didn't waste any time is what I'm trying to say. We don't even have to check if they're compatible because clearly it's a non-issue. So let's take a look. I thought we could start at 3, but apparently not. Where's Gemsbok? Gemsbok? Oh, we're already on it. Well, that was... Oh. 5 to 10. 1 male up to 9 females. Which would mean we need at least 2 more Gemsbok females. Oh, that's not the right button. Let's go over here to animal trading. Go back to the market and let's see if we can find 2 more females. So let's sort this so that females are at the top. Okay, this is what we have to work with. 3.6 years. 0 fertility. 5.7. I mean, obviously I want to go with the younger ones because then they're going to last longer. Hopefully. Come on. Hembadoon. You know what? This is... It could be worse. Let's get this one. And I mean, for 350 bucks, who cares? 6.2 years. Ooh, that's not good. 7... Oh, my goodness. Where are all the good Gemsboks? You know what? This one is probably not half bad. I mean, it's less than $300, so whatever. Oh, we hit over $1 million. That's exciting. And that should only get better once we actually put down some donation bins. Since I went ahead and forgot about that. Okay. Yeah. So now that these two ladies are going to move in, that should help our scenario. Let's speed this up again until they get there. Come on. Where are they? Well, here we go. Here's one. Man, those things are long. Is that like accurate to real life, you think? I would not want to somehow fall onto one of those or get pronged by one. That would be a bad time. Oh, this is looking much better. Okay, that's good. Oh, we now need more food enrichment because we added more animals. That makes sense. So let's go over to food. I don't want to add this guy. Because of the way the enrichment system works, I try not to add too many different kinds of enrichment so that we do have some to roll through. I mean, it's kind of annoying, but it is what it is. Hungry? Why are you hungry? Call keeper. Vet research is complete. What have we completed? Pangolin. Now, we might be able to bring the pangolin up. Wait. There was some research completing on these guys, so let's just make sure they're at, no, tier 3. Grade 3 food quality. Now, that side should all be at grade 3. Let's take a look at our pangolins, if that's available yet. No, but we'll bump them up to 2. Many guest links ticket prices are too low. Okay. 35. I really hope we don't end up with a spiral with that again where it just never ending. Okay. So we're getting some research done. That is good. So, if we go back to this guy, we were at social. We're just making it, but one of them's pregnant. More of them are going to be pregnant soon, I'm sure. Genetics. Ugh. That is not something very nice to look at. Oh, a baby tapir is about to grow up. We're probably going to have to sell him. It's so sad. They're so pretty as babies. I love that. Their coloring, their markings. It's absolutely beautiful. So at 1.8. So it must be at 2 years. Let's speed this up. Oh, he's on the run. We should probably double click this guy. Zoom out a bit. I wonder if we'll see it in this camera. Just poof, magically. Stripes disappear. Oh, what is going on over here? Are they fighting? Oh man, let's get out of this screen. Pause. What is going on in here? I think there's only the 3 of them, so I don't know why they would be fighting. Animals. 3 and oh, we have 2 females. This is not good, ladies and gentlemen. This is not good. Oh, young adult. Yeah, there's no babies. So I think it's already considering OT. No, that's yodel. Yodel. Oh yeah, that's what it is. Yodel. I think it's already considering this one. Yeah, a young adult. This is the weirdest thing. And I didn't get a notification that they were fighting. Were they mating? Is that how they mate? Oh, that's not the right button. Really? It's saying it's matured, but I mean, still looks like a baby to me. Where'd you go? I want to see this. Oh, right when I clicked on it. Okay, so you're gonna have to go. Yodel. And we're gonna just release to the wild because it's not even any kind of rating. And I don't like putting things back into the marketplace unless they're at least a silver. So that when people like me come around to get Gemsboks, you're not stuck with crap. Alright, so that's been taken care of. What is the rest of no ATMs? We don't care about ATMs right now. Animals will fight due to overcrowding. Oh, cheapers. Here we go again. So, if we click on a tiger, there's 5, and that's way too many. So, actually, we're going to do it this way. We're going to open up our zoo tab, go to animals, Bengal tiger, 4.4, 4.4, 4.4. So that is our new... That's a gold. That's a gold. That's a silver. So we're going to send these guys to the trade center. Even though one of them's a fatty from that stupid bug thing they added. Ugh, that was the worst idea. I should not have done that. I wonder, is he still fat? I don't think he is. I don't see a fat one. Quit fighting. Oh, Corvette. Okay. So something didn't work because they're all still in the habitat. So 4.4, 4.6, 4.6. Send to trade center. Why can't you move to trade center? Zoo. Oh, she's already in the trade center. Okay. That should be good. So yeah, they're already on their way. That's fine. Okay, now let's get this finished up here. We need to add facilities. So I think on this side we're just gonna do 2 like this. We'll do the same for the other window. There we go. We'll add the speaker in the center. Speaker in the center. Gemsbok. Let's see how this affects anything. Reach like that. Not affecting that. Perfect. Let's do this one. Okay, so we're just hitting that one. And no power, that's why it's giving me that. Okay, so this is perfect. We're gonna add a power source here in a second. And then we'll add some donation bins here and for the pangolins. And then we will call it a day. Okay, so those have power. So you can put the power source back here and pass. Just for now, we're going to switch a few of these to staff paths. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Oh my goodness. Control Z. There we go. I think that should be far enough. Habitat, no, facilities, utilities, transformer. Oh, is there not enough room? That sucks. First, let's turn it around. Can we get it to fit in here somewhere? Oh. I saw it clip. Pass. What the heck is going on here? Let's just do it this way. Oh my Lanta. Control Z, Control Z, Control Z. Your best friend is Control Z. Okay. See, I have protesters? Okay, we're just gonna pause this for a minute because I don't know what's going on. Animal starving. Oh my. Oh, because I don't have the path connected. Derp. That'll work. Now that should cover these. Yeah, that's lit up. Okay. So that's taken care of. We're gonna have a few donation bins and we're gonna let whatever protesters or anything are here, we're gonna leave that for the start of the next episode because why not? And now we want to overpollute this place with donation bins for now. We will eventually be making, you know, and using some different donation bin covers just to make it look a little nicer. But for now, that'll do. Let's go back over here to the pangolin. So one there, one in the center, one there, one in the center, one there. Center, over here, center, over here. All right. So now our money should go up quite a bit. All right, so we got the Gemsbok in place, and I'm really leaning towards putting Dal sheep right in here. They're going to take up these two sections. We're going to remove this piece of path as we did for the Bengal tigers over here. And then this section is going to be left for an entrance as well as probably a small plaza to start, and then we'll have other plazas trickle in throughout the zoo. But yeah, that is it for now. I thank everyone for watching. Of course, it's much appreciated. And we're going to end this with a view. Oops, I should probably press play.